Namaste and welcome. It's Ashna here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each and every one of you to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Today I'm bringing forth a very beautiful reading for all of you in this video. We are going to tap into the energies of the 888 Lionsgate Portal, which is coming up on August 8th. So this is the third one of the series, and it's actually going to be released on August 8th. And what we're going to do is we are going to look at a few questions in here. We're going to look at what is your authentic truth, and what are the energies that you are giving out, and what are the energies that you are receiving with this 888 portal. And with these energies coming in that you are receiving, how you can align with your soul's path, and what aspect of the divine is awakening within you, and how you can embody your divine light, and where in your life can you commit to mastery, and what is the next step in your soul's evolution. And then we'll take a final activation from the Gateway of Light activation cards. So that's the plan for this video. Okay, so let's get started. Why are we talking about the authentic truth and integrating these lights? Because the 888 portal is an energetic gateway that's opening up to allow for greater manifestations of our heart's desire, for us to evolve to the next stage of our journey, our soul's evolutionary journey. We are evolving into a higher and a better version of ourselves. The higher and the more evolved version of ourselves is more abundant, is aligned with our truth, is unafraid to speak the truth, is very kind, is very generous. That's the evolved version of us. So it is with that purpose that I'm bringing forth this reading. So the first question is, what is your authentic truth? Authentic truth. This is a general reading, my friends, so this may not apply to all of you. If you would like a personal Lionsgate reading, you can look at the details in the description box of this video. Authentic truth. Let's explore. Liberation. 6th chakra. Dedication. Door to personal healing and happiness. Love. Heart medicine. Letting go of that which does not serve your highest good and change. So what I'm seeing over here as your authentic truth, that's the core vibration for the collective that I'm tapping into now. You have the ability to see things from a higher perspective. You have the ability to see both aspects of the coin, okay? So the top, the heads and the tails. You can see the left aspect, the right aspect. You have the ability to be very discerning. And you have the ability to gracefully dance with change. It may surprise you, but that is your authentic truth as a soul. You are a free soul, liberated. You're not bound by any structures with this liberation energy. You can dance with the ever-changing nature of reality, and you see things from that greater perspective of the soul's journey. That is actually your authentic truth. With this owl, so many of you carry innate wisdom. You have ancient wisdom. Wisdom of the heart, which is always of love. That is your truth. You are a healer. Whether you know it or not, you are a shaman, you are a healer. You have the ability to unlock doors to personal healing and happiness. Because over here, in both of them, I'm looking at freedom. If you look at it. 2 birds, one is a dove, one is an eagle here, flying. Birds flying. So this is your authentic truth. You are dedicated. And over here, when I'm seeing that this person has their eyes blindfold, this takes me to the justice card. So you're dedicated to truth and justice. And with the number 2, you're dedicated, your soul is dedicated to assisting and helping other people. Helping other people open the doors to their happiness, to see things from a brighter perspective. And we have the energy of the wolf here. Your authentic truth is the heart medicine. You have the ability to let go of that which does not serve your highest good. Now, many times we get caught in these cycles where we are unable to embrace the change. We feel stuck. We feel like we cannot see things, and we cannot open our hearts to love. and we feel like that if world has been unfair to us, I don't know whether I will have the freedom to be happy and free. Okay, so it is a cycle. So that's why we wanted to first start with what is your authentic truth. Your authentic truth is liberation. Thank you, angels. You are a free soul who soars highly, who can see things from a higher perspective, for sure. The second is, what is the energy that you are giving right now? Meaning, what is your energetic blueprint that you are giving out right now? I'll take one. Energy that you're giving off right now. Energy you're giving out right now. Thank you. Let's see. First one is love, which we have already seen over here. You have this frequency of love, heart medicine, right? We have seen that that's your core truth. So many of you who I am tapping into right now, you're already embodying high levels of love, self-love. You're looking to connect with another person at a heart level. Why? Because that's your core authentic truth. Okay, that's the energy you're giving out. That's the signal you're emanating into the universe. Woman holding a coin. This is a feminine energy, whether you're male or female. You are exuding high levels of value because this is coin in the material realm. Someone I'm seeing like a regal person, someone who is royalty, very intuitive. So you are giving off, your energy is very intuitive, high value, and of love. Beautiful. Virtue. You're holding strong virtues within yourself, okay? And I'll talk a little bit more about that. Door to romance. My God, love, door to romance. Devotion. We had seen devotion here, that you have, I think we had seen devotion as your core signature. Dedication, devotion. Okay, there you go, devotion. Monkey, the inner child, and romantic love. Oh my God, the energy you're giving out right now. Card number 3-3, card number 3-4. You look at that from different decks. We have the same energy. So your signal that you are emanating into the universe is that of love. And you're definitely opening your heart, and you're open to receiving the romantic love. You're open to sharing of love with another person. The frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of a conscious lover. For some of you, this is not just romantic love. You're opening your heart. When you open your heart, you're loving on yourself. You have great levels of self-love. You are looking through the lens of love. So very harmonious partnerships, very harmonious friendships, very beautiful, soft friendships, male or female. That is the energy you're giving out. You're giving out the energy with a monkey. I mean, I love that. The monkey energy is fun, is clever, is very playful. So this playful energy is what you're giving out into the universe. So when you're on a lighter vibration, so seeing things from a lighter perspective does not mean that you haven't gone through a hard time. You've gone through probably a lot of hard times, but you've done a lot of healing. With that healing, your heart is being cleansed, is being open. So that's the energy you're giving out. You're very devoted. You're very devoted to what you believe in with the virtues. You have strong virtuous character. So you have a strong sense of right and wrong, and you abide by those rules of right and wrong. That's beautiful. So if you look at it, one side I'm seeing the seriousness, and the other side I'm seeing the monkey. So it's just such a gorgeous balance between the two aspects of you, the serious aspect and the light aspect of you. And you are definitely giving out the energy of a high value, intuitive, high value person, and someone who knows their worth, someone who is drawn good boundaries, has the ability to nurture himself or herself and nurture people around. You're nurturing through the energy of love. You're devoted to your vision. You're devoted to your family. You're devoted to your cause. And you're willing to go the distance with that. You help others to open up to their playful and the light side with the monkey energy. And you're also awakening the energy of love and romance in others. When people see you being a hopeless romantic in this world where you're not jaded by things that have taken place, that inspires other people to go in that direction. Thank you, angels. So now let's look at what energies are you receiving with this 8-8 portal. What is the energy that the people are receiving? What is the energy they're 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 receiving, angels? Energy they're receiving. See, this one wants to come. What is the energy they're receiving? Thank you. And from this deck, the energy that the people are receiving with this 8-8-8-8-8. Beautiful. Let's look at what you got. First one we have is courage. You're receiving courage. You're being boosted with a lot of fire. Fire, courage to go after your dreams, courage to step into your power, courage to leave a relationship behind, courage to take a journey across the oceans, courage to apply to a new job, courage to connect with another person, courage to express your love, courage to start an entrepreneurship. Courage shows up in so many different ways, right? Courage to follow your heart's desire is coming in. So that's the energy you're receiving. You're receiving a lot of firepower. This is the Kundalini. This is the root chakra energy that you are receiving over here. With the goddess of the moon, you're receiving a lot of intuitive guidance with this 8-8-8 portal. You're activating your divine feminine energy, whether you're masculine or you are feminine. You're awakening to the feminine aspect within you, which is that of receptivity, of passive, of flowing, of being in the flow, right? So you're receiving the energy of how to be in the flow. You're receiving the energy to trust the unseen. You're receiving the energy of trusting the angelic realms and trusting your life's path and soul's journey. Why? Because your core frequency is that of the 6th chakra. Your core frequency is to be able to see things from a higher perspective. What is my soul's agenda? What is my soul's purpose of why I'm here? Because that's your core frequency, that's the energy you're receiving. You're receiving a lot of intuitive guidance. You are receiving a lot of information about the next stages about your life, about your work, about your love, especially in the dream space. Okay. Let's look at which chakra is being activated. 4th, heart chakra, which is not surprising. This is all about the emanating the energy of the heart. You know, we say that we receive the energy that you are giving out. Look at the energy you're giving out. You're giving out the energy of love. I am the embodiment of source light. I'm the embodiment of unconditional love. And dear universe, I'm looking to connect with people who resonate with that vibration, who are reciprocal in love. And because that is the energy you're giving out, that is the energy you're receiving. You're receiving activations in your heart chakra. You're receiving upgrades in your heart chakra. Where in the past, if you were not able to forgive or be compassionate, now you'll have these greater levels of expansion, of compassion, of forgiveness that flow with you, right? That's what's coming through. Now, some of you may be parents. What is the energy that you are receiving? Parenthood and caring for family. That there's going to be more joy. So some of you are actually becoming parents. Some of you will have better relationships with your parents if you're not a parent yet. And for others of you, there is going to be joy in family that I am picking up over here. That is the energy that you are receiving from the universe. Now we have success. Believe in yourself and dare to dream big. That's why we got the courage card. You are receiving some big responsibilities, big places of authority, big big influence, right? A place of big influence, a place of big authority, which will require for you to have courage. And that's why you're being infused a lot with courage to be able to step up in a place of leadership. Yes, if I didn't say leadership, that's what I'm picking up. You're going to be successful in putting a family together, successful in building relationships, successful in leading communities, successful in your business and entrepreneurship. Definitely success. That is the energy you are receiving. You're receiving your heart's desires that is coming through for you. Preconditions, I love that. And we have the number 8 over here on the 8-8 portal. So what I'm picking up over here with these preconditions is that you're flowing with greater levels of personal power and authority, right? We had seen the woman with a coin, right? Where did we see it? We saw it here. The energy you're giving out. Look at this. This person is very confident, is very strong, and so is this person, and both of them are showing as feminines here. And it's not like these decks just have feminine figures. We've got both masculine and feminine figures in here. So energy you're receiving is that you are giving out the energy of high vibration, so you are receiving high value, high vibrational people. So you are not going to be saying yes to anything that comes forth. That's where the courage comes in. Courage to say no, courage to draw healthy boundaries, courage to say, this is my worth. I'm not going to settle for anything less. That's what I'm picking up with the preconditions. That's what's coming to you. That's what you're receiving with this gateway, 8-8 gateway. Divine feminine. Was I not talking about the divine feminine? We've pulled the divine feminine energy. You are receiving the energy of the divine feminine. You are activating the feminine principle within you, which is the frequency of the divine feminine supports our softer, receptive, and nurturing side, which facilitates our intuition, which is what we talked about, and our understanding to the connection of, let me repeat that part. So it's talking about which facilitates our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. So you are connecting to the heartbeat of the universe. You are receiving the guidance, right? What are you receiving from the source with the 888 is the ability to trust the guidance you receive, is the ability to open up the channel to the subtler realms, is the ability to look at the world from more softer and yielding set of eyes, right? Because you have a very balanced, this is what your core signature is, which is the balanced 6th chakra, which is the balanced third eye chakra. Ability to see things, okay, when do I need to be soft? When do I need to draw healthy boundaries? When do I need to be passive? When do I need to be active? So it's not like I'm always going to be passive or I'm always going to be active. So there is a flow between the feminine and the masculine aspects within you. So this to me is already showing a lot of balance coming in. So this 888 gateway is definitely activating the feminine principle within you. And with this feminine principle rising, you're going to be in a greater magnetic place. What else are you receiving? You're receiving energy. You're receiving the gift from Saturn. Saturn is people think of Saturn as a very challenging planet, meaning challenging energy. The challenging energy is because Saturn is considered the taskmaster, is the karma giver of the universe. So if you have been in integrity, you have been of high virtue, you have been flowing with unconditional love, now you are receiving the gift of Saturn. I'm seeing a union here. We had seen the romantic love and you're definitely receiving that. And over here it's saying, I align with the greater good for all. So I see that what you're receiving is perhaps a vision of your future, perhaps a new vision for what you're here to do, your soul purpose. Okay. I'm also seeing a wonderful partnership here between a masculine and a feminine energy. So the two of you coming together are going to be bringing in greater levels of light. Okay. What you're also receiving are some resources that you need, okay, for your soul purpose. That's what's coming through. You are receiving this very amazing support from the universe. Okay. So that is what you're receiving. You're going to be an advocate. Some of you are going to be advocates for a cause. That's what you're receiving. Thank you, angels. Now, let's look at the fourth question, which is how can you align with your soul's path? How can the people align with the soul's path? How can the viewers align with their soul's path, angels? With all that they're receiving with this 888 activations. How can they align with their soul's path? Let's have a look. Integrity. Integrity, scales of balance. So how you're aligning with your soul's path is to always come from a balanced place. That is your core frequency with the sixth chakra. So to be just, to be fair, to be in integrity. Okay, so that is very clear. You're doing what you're saying. You're honoring the truth. You're honoring justice. You're being fair. You're being just. So coming from that place, the more just and fair you are, the more balanced you are. You have the ability to see things from both perspectives. You flow with greater feminine energy of forgiveness and allowance. This will align you more and more to your soul's path. Second chakra. This is again our divine feminine energy, which is our creativity. So how you can align to your soul's path is to follow your creative impulses, your creative drives, to allow the creativity to flow through you. Okay? To allow the flow of emotions, allow joy, allow fun, allow your sensual side to come forth, to open up to the senses so you can connect with the physical realm. Okay? But this is not speaking in terms of indulgences. This is opening up our energy field to receive the inspiration. When our senses are open, we receive the inspiration on what we feel like doing next. What am I inspired to do? Oh, you know what? I'm inspired to go in this direction. I'm inspired to do that. So following your inspiration, the more you follow your inspiration, the more you're aligning with your truth. Oh my God, we've got such power cards here. How are you aligning with your soul's path? How can you align? Power. Card number 1. This is aim. And use your directive power, use your masculine energy, male or female, towards your goals. Have a single pointed focus and release that and go in that direction. That's why you're being blessed with a lot of courage, which is firepower. You're using this firepower, using the power of your mind and intelligence, and directing your power towards the greatest good for all. That's why you're getting the gift of Saturn. You're being blessed by Saturn because you've been dedicated, you have worked hard, and you're here for the greatest good. And because of that, the angels over here are reminding you to be honest, to be truthful, and to be single-minded in the sense that have a focus and go in that direction. Be inspired, and once you take once you are receiving the inspiration, you're going in that direction. So this is inspired action. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, that's how you align with your soul's path. The temple path. Magic remains even while you ground yourself and be practical. Many times when we are in the basics of life, we consider them as mundane. Over here, the angels are saying that there is magic. So feel that magic, give yourself permission to have some indulgences, to enjoy life, so you can open up your senses, have fun, have that lightness with you. We had seen the monkey. Allow yourself that gift of freedom, of lightness and playfulness. That is a part of your path. How you can align with your soul's path is to know that your path is very blessed, and that there'll always be angels, guides, and people who are supporting you on this temple path. You see all these light beings? That every stage, there's going to be an activation that takes place. And as that activation takes place, you become more of you. You discover more of you. As you discover more of you, you open up yourself to a higher timeline, to a higher potential of what you were before. That's how you align with your soul's path. What else? We got Lady Bird, luck. All of your manifesting, positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. So one of the messages is to continue with that single pointed power, is to have those positive thoughts and visualizations. Continue to do that, and you will keep uncovering you will make new discoveries with that goddess of the moon. You'll discover new things. This is beautiful. And ladybug, okay, I'll give you a quick story on the ladybug. A few years ago, I've taken a course with Angel Raphael. Okay, Angel Raphael, Kelly is her name. And she ran courses on Merlin and on star seeds. It's been a few years. And I remember when we were doing the Merlin course, one of the tasks that we were given was to look for a ladybug. I'm not kidding you. Why this has stuck with me is because within that week, I'd never seen ladybugs, meaning seen as in seen before, except in that course. In that week we were looking for it, and suddenly it would show up on TV or on something that I'm reading or a book, or I'm walking somewhere and actually see a ladybug, which was not there to my conscious awareness before. And years later, anytime I see a ladybug and I say, hi, Merlin. So it's talking about magic. So anytime I see the ladybug, it takes me to Merlin, and Merlin is magic. And we already got magic remains even while you ground yourself and be practical. So here is that reminder here to see the magic in your day-to-day life, to be open to receiving inspiration and not getting stuck in the day-to-day mundane activities. There is magic in daily life. So continue to do your visualizations. That's how you align with your soul's path. Then we have joy. Another way you can align with your soul's path is through the energy of joy. Finding moments of joy, being joyful. The energy of joy activates our feelings of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibrational frequency in our being. When you are in a high vibrational frequency, you're going to attract more and more to you. So align with the energy of joy. Find joy in the day-to-day, activating the feelings of happiness. Then we have Mars. First, we have a lot of the feminine energy. Yes, I told you, you have the capacity to activate both. You have that. That's your innate gift. That's your innate core signature. And now here, how you align more and more with your soul's path is to take and activate the Mars energy. Mars is action oriented. Finding a solution to any problem that comes your way. Being solution oriented with that power energy. Being productive. Okay, being productive, being single pointed focus. This completely speaks of the Mars energy. Work hard. Don't be afraid to work hard. Yes, and sometimes the hard work can be like this mundane work, but doesn't mean that you forget the magic in day to day. Okay, open up to the adventures that the world has. Be decisive, and above all, be generous. So be generous with your time, be generous with your energy, be generous with your love, be generous with your money. Share of all of that with others, and that's how you open up to the magic and align more with your soul's path. Thank you, angels. That was beautiful. Now let's look at the fifth question. What aspect of the divine are you awakening within you? What aspect of the divine are you awakening within you? What aspect of the divine are you awakening within you? What aspect of the divine are you awakening within you? Okay, let's have a look. Evolution. And we were just talking about that the 888 gateway is all about evolution of the soul. So the question over here is, what aspect of the divine are you awakening within you? You are becoming a better and a higher version of yourself. Okay? You are evolving as a soul, and your evolution is impacting the people around you, the world around you. And your higher vibrational frequency is lifting the vibrational frequency of the people around you, and thereby you're blessing Mother Earth. And because you're blessing Mother Earth is going to nurture you and support your dreams. That's what I'm seeing. That's the part of the divine that's awakening within you. Some of you may be taking some courses in soul evolution. Some of you are looking to manifestations and the laws of the universe, seeing the spiritual aspect of your side. That's what the evolution, that's what is awakening within you. You're awakening to great power. Okay, this is our central will. This is our will center, the third chakra, the sun's energy. You're activating your solar energy, you're activating your power, right? What did we see over here as the power? How you're aligning with your soul's purpose. You're being more willful, you're being more powerful, you're using your power, directive power, your masculine energy. And that's the part that you're awakening within you, awakening to the strength within you, your personal power, taking your personal power back, being more courageous, standing in your truth and integrity, even if it means standing by yourself. Some of you are also being advocates, which requires a lot of strength, okay? Advocacy, and you are standing up for a cause. Maybe you are championing a cause, right? It requires a lot of strength. That's what's coming. That is the aspect of the divine. That is the chakra that is awakening within you. You're connecting your solar plexus to the will of the divine. So I'm seeing many of you awakening to your soul's purpose and your soul's light. Oh my gosh, it's a little bit hot right now. Okay, then loyalty. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at this elephant. Look at this colorful elephant. So I'm seeing strength. I'm seeing that this elephant cannot be defeated. So you're awakening to that spirit within you that cannot be defeated. Right? That's what I'm seeing. You're awakening to being loyal to your own colors, loyal to the uniqueness of you, knowing your own inner strength, and there is this great humbleness. That's what you are awakening to. That is the aspect that I'm seeing that you're awakening to. The thinking man. You're definitely awakening a lot of your masculine energy. So there's a lot of healing that's taking place, right? With that sixth chakra, which is your innate capacity here. There we were awakening the divine feminine, and over here you're awakening the masculine energy. Okay, that's what's, you're becoming more and more aware of how important it is to use your masculine energy for the greatest good. So you're not using your will and your power to be dictatorial, okay, to be aggressive. So you're not being the aggressor or being dictatorial. You are using your willpower as you align to the divine will. You're using that willpower for the greatest good for all. That's what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing over here what part is awakening within you. You're being more strategic. You're being more logical. You are looking at things from a clearer and a higher perspective. That's what I'm seeing. Tranquility. Oh, look at that. A tranquil spirit comes with accepting inner dichotomy. Amazing. We've been talking about the feminine and the masculine energy. What you are activating within you is that there are two aspects of anything in life. There is no light without the dark. You know hot because there is cold. Up, down, right? Anything that you see as polar, anything that you see that is very different, you are realizing that this is all part of the great divine plan. There'll be some who will be expressing through the darker aspects. There'll be some who will be expressing through the lighter aspects. And you are coming to a place of equanimity. You're coming to a place of tranquility. And you are looking at the duality. You're looking at the duality with ease, without judgment. That is the part that's awakening within you. And that, my friend, is amazing, because we need lesser people who are judgmental towards others, but that only begins when you are not judgmental towards yourself. So you're accepting the polar aspects within you, right? So you're accepting your shadows, you're looking at the shadows, and you're integrating that in. That is the part that is awakening within you. And then we have the Atlantis activations with dolphins. Healing wisdom is surfacing, so stop and listen. So what you are becoming more and more aware of is the dolphin energy, the healing wisdom of the waters, of being joyful, of being in the feminine energy. So bringing healing into your own inner feminine, to some of the beliefs perhaps that were held within you, in your family, in your culture, in your country, and you are opening to the softer side of you. Okay, so that is what's awakening within you. You're becoming, and I was talking a lot with forgiveness. Here you are. That's what you're doing. You're opening up to the energy of forgiveness. You are letting the past go. The energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. So you're allowing the healing energy to surface. And Atlantis, maybe some of you have a very strong connection to Atlantis. That wisdom is surfacing within you. Tranquility. Creating a balance between the masculine and feminine. So what aspect is also awakening within you is the artist, Venusian. Look at the differences that we're getting. Here we're getting the masculine energy, and right here what's awakening is also aspects of your artist, being an artist. So some of you are being asked right now to explore this aspect of you. You don't have to be an artist, or you don't need to be making that into a profession, but angels over here are asking for you to connect to that side of you. Some of you maybe perhaps playing an instrument, painting, drawing, there's so many different forms, knitting, I don't know, I can't come up with all the things, but being creative. So you're tapping into your creative aspect, you're allowing your creativity and your imagination to expand, because you're flowing with less judgment. Now you're looking at the world as a beautiful symphony, and when you're seeing that beautiful symphony, you're allowing that expression to come through to you. Okay, so a lot of spirituality and the Venusian energy is being activated within you. Okay, so now we're going to look at how you can embody your divine light. Yes, the sixth question is, how can you embody your divine light? Let's have a look. What did we get? So the question over here is how you can embody your divine light. Communion. We got Archangel Raphael here. Again, that's with love. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Invincible. Happy family. Turn enmity to your advantage. Soul tribe. Transparency. And we got another Venusian energy. Let's start first with both the Venus and Archangel Raphael. So what we have over here is how you can embody your divine light and we have the elephant over here again, is to lead with your heart, right? You're the embodiment of love. You're giving that energy. You're receiving that energy. So the more loving and the more heart-centered you are, the more you are living your soul's path, the more you're living in alignment with your soul's truth. Okay? So looking at the world as one, okay? Coming from those loving eyes, anchoring your truth. That's how you do it. Creating the safety, security for yourself and for people around you. Speaking your truth, Archangel Michael, helping you to strengthen your root chakra, to strengthen your roots, to stand in your own power and integrity, even if it means that you're the one who's different than your family and the people around you. But if that's your truth and integrity, that's what you're meant to stick by. That is what you're meant to express. That is what you're meant to live by. Okay? That's how you embody your divine light. Honoring your truth, honoring your spiritual side. Okay. Invincible. I love that. Another archery card here. So how are you embodying your divine light? To realize that when you connect your soul to the source light, when you connect yourself to the divine love, to divine source, you're channeling that energy and you have this feeling of invincibility. I got it. My angels and guides are here. I'm a spiritual being here. So that invincibility in connections, that when I put my mind to something, it's going to happen. No matter what comes my way, I got it in me. We have the elephant twice over, right? Where else did we see the elephant? Yeah, right here. This is what's awakening within you. If you look at this elephant with the colorful, and I'm seeing the elephant here. So it's taking me to this Venusian energy of being inspired, inspiring and being inspired. So leading a creative and a sensitive life is how you're embodying your divine light. So honor the sensitivity that you have. Honor how you feel when you're around people. Honor the fact that you lead by inspiration and you are inspiring others. Okay, it may not be accepted by people that you know, but when you are living from your truth, your divine truth, that is what the angels are wanting you to know. That you are creating ripples in the world. You are creating ripples in the fabric of our matrix here. And you're infusing love in here. So leading with the Venusian energy of love, of beauty, of harmony and balance. Coming from a balanced place, living from a place of inspiration is the way forward for you. That's how you're embodying your divine light. Being truthful, being transparent. The energy of transparency supports our expansion towards higher vibrational state of being with more insight, honesty, and clarity. So the more clear you are, the more honest you are embodying more of your divine light. That's what I'm seeing over here. And then we have the soul tribe. It is safe to be seen. So you will, as you allow yourself to be seen, you're going to connect a lot more and more with your soul tribe with this 888 portal. Turning enmity to your advantage. What it's saying here is that there are really no enemies, and you're looking through the eyes of love. And when you're coming from the eyes of love, there's only growth. That's what's coming through. Happy family. You are flowing with your heart. Open your heart to share of that love, of joy, coming from a place of integrity, of balance. And as you are evolving to a higher version, how you embody more of the light is through connections, through connecting with your family or your soul tribe, or through connecting with your community. The connections where you're seeing all this rainbow light. Do you see this rainbow here? The rainbow represents all the different colors coming in, seeing beauty, harmony, and fun and lightness and connection in each person that is around you. That's how you are embodying your divine light. Thank you, angels. Beautiful. Now let's look at the seventh question. And the seventh question is all about where can you in your life commit to mastery? Where can you commit to mastery? Where in your life can you commit to mastery? Where in your life can you commit to mastery? Where in your life can you commit to mastery? Where in your life can you commit to mastery? Let's have a look. Grace. Fifth chakra. Universe. Sun. Lovebirds. Embracing who you are. Originality. And the visionary. Wow. Question here is, where are you committing? Where can you commit to mastery? Okay, with this 888 energies coming in. So committing to mastery. Here with, let's first talk about the fifth chakra. We have seen a lot over here with integrity, with truth, with balance and honesty and loyalty and dedication. So being more honest in your expression, being more honest, being truthful, being authentic is where you are mastering. And that's where you will have that commitment. You can make that commitment. Like from now on, this is the direction I'm going. Connecting continuously to the realm of the universe, connecting to the drumbeat of the universe with the universe card here, understanding that the universe is infinite and really understanding. We all know that, but really understanding that the universe is infinite with infinite potential, and in its infinite wisdom, things are coming into balance. Things are in their own cyclical pattern in life. So that is where you can commit to the mastery, and also commit to a meditation practice where you are connecting to the universe. Connect to emotional equanimity, to emotional contentment, happiness. And with the time in the sun is being positive, being open-hearted, being light-hearted, being gentle, being fun, okay, being creative, and allowing new ideas to birth through you in the sun, bringing things to light. That's how you commit to mastery, new beginnings, and taking action towards it. Lovebirds, passionate declarations can lead to love. So with this passionate declarations leading to love is, don't hold back on sharing your love. Don't hold back on saying, hey, I love this. Oh, I love this about you. Genuinely, of course, this is not like fake compliments. This is genuineness from the heart. So, master that. You've got that in you. So don't hold back. Expression with the fifth chakra and the lovebirds over here for sure. Acceptance, a hedgehog is going to be a hedgehog. It cannot become a peacock. Right? So accept who you are with your gifts, your talents, with the way you look, with where you are, with your standing. You're unique. You're part of this amazing universe. So that is where you need to commit to accepting and embracing all aspects of you. Originality. So you are this original person. The frequency of originality supports our capacity to be unique and original creators of unlimited possibilities in every moment. Did I not talk about the universe and its infinite possibilities? So give yourself permission to be original. Give yourself permission to be a leader rather than a follower. You're going to do you. This is your unique way of doing it. Embracing your originality is where you can commit to mastery with this 888 portal. And Jupiter, this is the visionary. Jupiter comes in to expand and grow us spiritually, helps us to expand our wealth, our knowledge, our spiritual wealth, our spiritual bank, and our emotional wealth. So the world is filled with possibilities, inventive, expansive, wise. You can commit to the practice of being humble, of being benevolent, of allowing yourself the gift of inspiration. Commit to offering grace. Okay? There's the energy of grace is, you don't force things to happen. There's a humbleness and a gentleness with the energy of grace, where you flow with grace, where you look at and observe how the universe has been graceful to you, how God has been graceful to you, has graced you with the abundances, has graced you with all your talents and gifts and all the things that you already have. So commit to that and offer other people grace, forgiveness. Beautiful. Now we'll take the final messages here. The 8th question is, what is the next step in your soul's evolution? What is the next step in the soul's evolution? What is the next step in the soul's evolution? What is the next step in the soul's evolution? What is the next step in the soul's evolution? Thank you. Beautiful. Crown chakra. Gratitude. What is the next step in your soul's evolution? And we have gratitude. You see all of these fruits, all of this abundance around here. So your next step really is that you are going to be graced with a lot of abundance of ideas, of love, of happiness, of joy, of wealth, of plenty. This is a period of plenty for you. So open your heart to gratitude and express authentically all the things that are already working in your favor. That's the next step in your soul's evolution. You are meant to experience this wealth. You're meant to experience this infinite abundance. You're meant to be a spiritual leader. Okay? You're crowned. Okay? You're meant to be in a place of leadership. You're meant to embody the spiritual light. And you're meant to be a beacon of light to others. That's the next step in your evolution. Then we have patience here. With the patience energy here, this again speaks of the divine feminine energy, is that you are the embodiment of patience, of timing, of growth, of understanding, knowing that there are cycles in life. That's the next step in your evolution, that you're going to completely embody that and embrace that. Man holding a heart. Next step in the evolution, this can be that if you are the feminine, that you are drawing to you. Remember, we got the romantic love here. You're drawing to you someone who is earth-based, who is very stable, and is going to come in, and together you are working together. Okay, you're working together. This can be a business partnership. This can be a love partnership coming in. And also, this is the embodiment of an open-hearted masculine energy, ability to make your dreams a reality. That's the next step. You're meant to be the one who's going to be creating all this wealth in your family, in your lineage. You're the first one here. Spread seeds of love and creativity and see them blossom. So the next stage is going to be, you are patient here. As you've been planting all these seeds, you've been following your inspiration. Now you're going to see a growth period. Saturn rewards patience. Saturn rewards dedication. Saturn rewards loyalty. Saturn rewards perseverance. Saturn rewards originality and authenticity. Saturn rewards those who are here to help all of humanity. So I see that happening for you, that all these seeds of love, of joy, of happiness, of connection, of humbleness that you have been planting, you're going to see them grow. You're going to see your garden grow, and that's beautiful. Divine timing. The good things come to those who wait. Patience, and you're seeing them blossom. So now it'll be the time of blossoming for you. The next stage in your evolution is expression. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out the true essence through many different forms of communication. So I see that many of you will be opening up to different forms of communication. If, some of you may start podcasting, writing, blogging, singing, creating music, and so many other forms of expression, right? So if there's a certain form of expression that you have been on, I see you awakening to other aspects of your forms of expression. Some of you may start drawing, painting, all different art forms. So I see that happening for you. Next stage in your evolution is we have the leader. We have the leader here, Sun. Okay, I lead from the heart. So definitely leadership positions, freedom here. Remember what we saw over here? There's that bird flying. Now the next stage in your evolution is you're leading. You are the leader here. You're leading from the heart. Very purposeful, very courageous, very committed. Remember, we talked about all of those things. Very authentic, empowered, visionary. You're going to be seen as someone who's very confident, brilliant, very courageous, who's very committed. You are someone who's going to be very authentic, very positive, inspiring, empowered, visionary, and trustworthy. That's the next stage. That is how you're going to be seen, and it's going to open up in your work, in your love, in so many different ways. Thank you, angels. Now, we'll close out our reading. I have no idea how long the reading lasted. Oh, a long time. We'll close out the reading with an activation card for you. Thought, light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakens, and divine magic. Let's look at the activation that the 888 gateway is bringing for you with this thought codes. It is said that Thought was the priest king of Atlantis and was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. No matter how hard he tried to direct them, many of them didn't obey the spiritual laws of the universe, which inevitably led to the end of their civilization. Now, this gateway is taking you to a space where you can connect with the energetic frequency that thought carries. As a master teacher of the stars, He holds space for you to connect with some of your greatest gifts from this lifetime and many others you have lived. Thought's primary teachings is spiritual integrity, and he's working alongside a powerful congregation of evolved souls, the ascended Atlanteans, to guide those who are ready to increase their awareness. He specializes in helping those who are finding it difficult to make spiritual progress, to rise above the aspects of their life that are holding them back, and he helps them to awaken the teacher within. So you're being asked to connect with thought. And this 888 final message is that you are blessed to connect with thought. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of all ideas and limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic and evolved beings of light that are here to lead the way. If you have any concerns of fear at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. Thank you, angels. Thank you all for tuning in to this long reading. I did not know how long it's going to go. And if you notice, I didn't use tarot. This is what I was guided to bring forth for you on 8-8. May this 8-8 activate the highest and the best timelines for you. May you be drizzled in abundance and happiness and joy. I thank you all for being here. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. You take care. Namaste and bless you.